Joseline, baby girl, let me break it down to you. You the baddest B, you top dog. Be that then. You shouldn't even be out here fighting with one of your cast members. What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Gemini Janae, and I'm back with another video. So y'all know we gotta run it, right? Y'all know we gotta get into it about Joseline Hernandez. Y'all cutting up down there at the Floyd Mayweather fight. It was so much that happened behind the scenes at this fight. We done heard about everything but the fight. You know, Floyd Mayweather won the fight. He's still undefeated because, you know, that would have been big news, you know, if he would have lost the fight or whatever with him being undefeated. But baby, behind the scenes is where the real show happened. These people back here cutting up, y'all, so we gotta get into it. So, Joseline Hernandez, y'all, fighting with Big Lex, the girl from Joseline's Cabaret. They fighting behind the scenes or whatever. They say, and I've still been looking for this full video. The whole video. I have not seen the full video, but what I seen was Joseline having that girl in the chokehold and her man Ballistic, like looking like he trying to break up the fight, but not really breaking up the fight. To me, looked like he was coaching her or saying something to her and was barely like trying to pull them apart or whatever. So they said that Big Lex got jumped, you know, by some of Joseline's people. And I just saw like parts of the video. Joseline had this girl in the headlock, and then she hitting random people, hitting security, calling the other man a B. And then Ballistic though, like, it's just something about him, y'all. He be weird. He be being weird. Like, especially like I said that, okay, because y'all know the people been saying, and Big Lex said from her own mouth. Like, first of all, I did not watch Joseline's Cabaret because y'all, it's just something about Zeus Network I just can't get with. I can't get with that low vibrational toxic energy that they be giving over there. I just can't get with it. So, but I've seen clips of Joseline's Cabaret. I seen the reunion where Ballistic again was getting all in his girl face, and you know what I'm saying, he hit the one girl, and you know, just doing all this stuff all in women's business, you know what I'm saying, doing too much. And Joseline, like I said, about to throw a candle at this girl, and she say it all stems from basically Joseline know that Ballistic was feeling Big Lex or whatever, which I could see that. And they know what's true. They showed the interview where Big Lex had the interview with the guy, and she was talking noise. She was really for real talking cash money-ish. Talking cash money, like stuff about Joseline and saying how baby like Joseline worked for them. Y'all really just going in. So I could, like I said, and that's not, they don't give no Joseline no right to put hands on the girl, but I see how, you know what I'm saying, especially like I said, if you sign up for some type of stuff like that, and that's what you giving out their energy, you better be ready to receive what you get in return with it. So they was fighting behind scenes or whatever, and then they released the 911 call. So y'all, is it me not taking away from her actually, you know what I'm saying, being a victim in this situation and was attacked and got jumped? But y'all, the 911 call, to me, I just feel like it's giving like lawsuit tease. Like she finna try to hit Joseline with a lawsuit, or she finna try to hit her with a hurt in the pockets. But my thing is, if you go play the, like, then it's just y'all just already know, like, it just. And I be trying not to come with the street code energy, y'all. But y'all already know if it's street code. Like, if you go play the people, it, like I said, you should, like I said, because basically you talk that noise. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you claim you about that life. You signed up for the show or whatever. If you go play the people, man, play the part right. Like, my thing is, perception is everything. You call the 911, to me, you just like, I just got jumped. They jumped me real bad. And it's just like basically like she just talking regular. Like, you didn't sound, and they say you didn't need an ambulance or anything like that. I feel like she kind of did it as a receipt in a way, because it just like, and then I'm not taking the fact the way that this girl was harmed, that they actually attacked her. But my thing is, like, to plead your case or to really help it, like for it to use it for your benefit, like. And I said maybe she was in shock or whatever, but to me it just sounded like she was just talking regular, like it wasn't really nothing. Like, to me it just seemed like she was doing it just for a receipt, just to have some type of record of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying I can't tell nobody how to feel or how they should express their hurt or shock or anything like that. But it's just listening to it, hearing it, and you know what I'm saying, it just sounds like it's intentional, like it's being done with some type of intention behind it. And even like how, if this girl, And I like y'all. I don't condone violence or anything like that. But y'all already know. Like for real. Like if you a fighter, to me, like she wasn't even fighting back. To me, it's just like it's giving like shit. I'm finna sue you. Like basically, like she was probably trying to wait on Joseline, and that's another thing too. We gonna get into that later, cause Joseline, baby, you should have known better. Like when you go cut it out. And to me, y'all, now is it me or do this not seem familiar? This situation with Joseline fighting or whatever, y'all, it just kind of reminded me. It just gave me like a flashback to when Stevie J and Joseline was fighting at their reunion, and how Joseline was fighting Althea. And you know she was fighting Althea because she heard that her and Stevie messed around or whatever, and heard that her and Stevie messed around while her and Benzino was together. So you know when it comes to her man, Joseline ain't finna play. So that's what she really had that real energy with Althea about, and was fighting Joseline. And then she was fighting her behind Stevie or whatever. And then just in this situation, you know that they was on that at their reunion. Because Benzino said it, the energy they was giving should prove that they was on it. They was on that stuff. I ain't gonna like say allegedly. I'm not gonna sit up there and say like I just know for sure, but allegedly they was on that stuff. And they reacted out of that. And this was, to me, it seemed like Joseline was on something that night. How she sit up here hitting security, calling the other man a B, calling him out his name. She hit some other woman, like some woman just hit her, and then she just walked out like she just kind of like just hit her and just kept going on. Like what was going on? Then she yelling and doing all this stuff. That's why I'm like, yeah, Joseline was on something. That's what it was given to me. And I'm just like, man, that ballistic dude, he need to go. Like he ain't know he up to Joseline. Like if anything, he condoning this old messed up behavior, and that's what's gonna ruin them. Because you like I said, she needs somebody on her team, somebody in her ear that's gonna give her the real. Like I understand, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, Joseline, but at the end of the day, when you go grow up, like, and when you go change all, especially when you know that you done had situations with your daughter, fighting in the courts with your daughter, with, you know what I'm saying, getting custody, all that type of stuff, and you ain't making it no better out here in these streets cutting up. No better. Then you got arrested. She done got arrested this time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you not making it no better. You out here just showing your tail. And I'm trying not to cuss, trying not to give it to her like how I really want to. But for real, like, you doing too much. And even the situation, like I said, Joseline just, even like the fight that she had with Amber Rose. She had, like I said, that's another thing too, they going around with her fight with Amber Rose. So again, it's another show I don't watch. I don't watch College Hill. And, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of wanted to know, I kind of want to know the in-depth conversation that they had that led to that. All we saw was a bits and pieces of it where basically Amber Rose said that she feel like she don't fit into black spaces and she don't fit into white spaces. And Joseline was like, nah, I just think you just want to be a white girl. I think you just want to be a white girl. Y'all know how she talk. So, and my thing is, who are you to even tell somebody how they should feel in their experience in life? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's a whole nother conversation for another day. But I kind of saw like, you know, like the little trailer of College Hill. But I still don't think I want to watch it because I just ain't got time. And I don't know. I don't want to watch it. So I kind of saw the little trailer, and Amber Rose was saying that her mom was black and her dad was white. And she said she just never really fit in. And then all her life, people always called her white girl. They always called her white girl. And y'all know we do that. Y'all know our community, sometimes we do that. Like a person is mixed or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then, especially if they real light skin, what they say? Light, bright, damn near white. And then, you know, they be like, okay, oh, I didn't say, oh, so white boy or white girl. You know what I'm saying? They call them that and they know that they mix. You know what I'm saying? So they do that type of stuff. So, of course, it's saying, if you don't walk that life, who can you tell? I mean, how can you really tell somebody how they fit in? And basically saying, like, she don't fit into a box. My thing is, some people, yeah, they had a problem with what Amber Rose said, but at the end of the day, that's her experience, that's her life. Who are we to tell her, no, you are mixed, you have black in your blood, you are considered black, so you don't identify with the black community, or you want to try to fit into the white community when it's convenient for you or whatever. Who are we to tell people their experience and how they had growing up, especially with her complexion? I can believe that. You know what I'm saying? People probably, you know, always called her white girl or call us different stuff, and she probably have used her complexion for privilege or leverage in the situations where she feel like she can fit into white spaces. But at the end of the day, we can't tell nobody how to navigate through this world. and what they do to feel comfortable or whatever. So Joseline was telling her, "Oh, you just want to be a white girl," and they end up getting into it with that. So I watched the little Drink Champs interview, and Joseline was on there, and she was just talking about how she fought her, and also she didn't really say too much about that because she couldn't, and she was saying that she dog walked her. I don't know about dog walk, but I mean she probably gave her a little run because it looked like because Amber already had the leverage, and she kind of gave Joseline, she let her kind of get up on her, what I'm saying. She was sitting down, she let her get up, so Joseline probably gave her a family. I don't know about dog walk though, so I mean, because that's another thing. I ain't trying to get into that. But my thing is, Joseline was like, and I got expelled out the fight. She came at me and she'll tell me I got expelled after the fight. And she's like, and I'm the blackest V they had in the house. So you call yourself the Puerto Rican princess, right? And you got a little black in you. My thing is, they had Tiffany New York Pollard in the house. They had Ray J in the house. The dude Quay, and I forgot the other lady name. I can't think of her name, y'all. But I saw her on the trailer. I can't think of her name. But they, what I'm saying, and I think she's mixed or whatever, but that's besides the point. My thing is, they have full black people in the house at that time. And you think just because you walk around there like you Debo somebody, or you walk around here like you know what I'm saying, like you just talking, because even Ray J would say Joseline trying to run the house like this is a penitentiary or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just because you try to walk around with that energy, be all loud, be quick to fight, try to think like, I'll tell it like it is, I do all of that, that makes you black. Like that equates to you being more black than anyone else. And that's another thing too. We always try to talk about what's black and what's not. Like that type of stuff, that don't define nobody as being black. If anything, in certain situations, depends on where you at and what you're doing, it defines you as being ignorant. It defines you as being ghetto. It defines you as being, you know what I'm saying, just an unreasonable person, unruly, unreasonable person, or whatever. So I guess, or the way society looks at it, it's more of us, more of the black community that acts that way. So I guess that is what they consider that as being black. But no, like that don't define, because not all black people act like that and carry themselves in that way. So my thing is for her to say that though, to you the blackest person in the house, when basically like I said, because you use your Puerto Rican heritage to your advantage when you need to too. So why even get on her and say something about how she feel and how she navigate through the world? Like Joseline just be doing too much, and she always talking about, I make people uncomfortable. I make them uncomfortable. They be bothered. She really do think it's because of the way she looks. You know what I'm saying? She not no. Of course, Joseline ain't no bad looking woman. But baby, it's more than looks. You be saying some reckless stuff outside your neck, talking outside your neck to people, be saying all type of stuff, be crazy, and be like, be trying to, you know what I'm saying, do all that with that broken English. You say you be doing all that, and that's the reason why sometimes the people be feeling some type of way, and then you be quick to she talk or whatever, and then be trying to quick to try to go to putting her hands on people. Everybody ain't going for that. Everybody ain't going for that. And my thing is, Joseline, that's why I said she really need to get rid of that ballistic dude. And and what surprises me is, because she was on a Drink Champs video interview, and they were saying that she's like, I got into a fight with somebody at the College Hill on the College Hill show or whatever. I got into a fight with somebody, and then she said it was she. They were like, oh, so now we know it's a woman, and she was like, yeah, it's a woman. I ain't finna fight no nigga. And that's another thing too. So she could say the N word. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's another, she's like, I'm not finna fight no man. If a man fight me, then he has a problem. I'm not finna fight no man. But my thing is, why you letting your dude come and talk to these women like that? It's giving abusive behavior. It's giving aggressive, toxic masculinity, because you know what I'm saying, you let him talk. How he was talking to the big left girl, he was calling her a stupid B and saying out something. I'm just trying to figure out why you got all this energy for her. Why you got all that energy for her? And my thing is, if y'all go run y'all show, that's why I say, Joseline, baby girl, let me break it down to you. What it comes down to, Joseline just do not realize the quality that she has. She made a name for herself, on Love and Hip Hop, doing the stuff that she do and how she act and all that stuff, being a Puerto Rican princess, this grand act that she do. But she don't realize her quality. Baby, you to the point now, baby, you got a whole show on a network that basically it's your show. You the face, you the executive producer, you got all these, you got all the titles for this show, and you don't know your quality. Because you don't realize that you have star power, you have influence over people. My thing is, Joseline to the point now, yeah, she ain't gotta be out here tussling with nobody. She ain't gotta be out here fighting with nobody. Joseline could have been on that show. You know just how Joseline is anyway. She give out this aura like she a madam or something, or she pimping the girls, she running the girls. That's how she be acting. And that's what she give, which you can do that without belittling people. You can do that without degrading these women and all that type of stuff. Like, and then Joseline, she was really smart. Just be the head of the show. You the baddest bee, you top dog. Be that then. You shouldn't even be out here fighting with one of your cast members. You shouldn't even be out here fighting on these girls on these shows. Like, if anything, baby, if you were smart, and which I don't condone violence, I don't condone all that, but baby, if you had that, like how you claim you so smart, and you know what I'm saying, people be like how she told my Amber Rose would be further along in life if she was smart and she would listen to her or do what she do. Baby, if you was really just so smart, why can't you just, baby, let them do the work. You just be the face. Just be the face and let them do the work. Why is you sitting up here? Yeah, I know you got to give a little energy or whatever, because that's who you are and how you move or whatever. But you ain't got, it's certain boundaries you shouldn't cross with these girls. And then let them do the stuff. Let them fight and tussle with each other, because that's what they signed up for. But you should just stand and just be in your status and who you are. You're like, I'm Joseline Hernandez, baby. Well, be Joseline Hernandez and don't be out here fighting these folks, because at the end of the day, now you to the point now where you put your hand on these people, and just like this girl finna hit them pockets. They finna hit you where it's hurt. They finna try to strip all your stuff from the Zeus network. Hit them pockets. Because yeah, the girl signed up for the Zeus network show where they can fight and do all that stuff. But baby, y'all wasn't filming. Y'all at a public place. Y'all not inside the house at the cabaret. Y'all not filming for Joseline's cabaret. So baby, she finna hit them pockets. And that's what's going to be the downfall of Joseline, that attitude and think she got something to prove. And then it don't make it no better with this dude Ballistic on her side with that toxic energy that he got, not really trying to tell her she don't need to be out there doing like that, acting like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Joseline just really needs to, like, for real, like, do some work on herself and really just figure out, baby girl, what's going on? What's going on? Because like I said, because you just feel like you just got so much to prove. Like, yeah, you say you came from nothing, you came from the struggle. But okay, so when are you going to stop letting that define you? When are you going to realize that you are blessed right now? Like, with so much that you have so much more than you could ever imagined coming from where you come from. So why you going to lose all that behind proving a point or saying somebody tried you or doing all that? Why would you lose all of that? For what? If anything, now you should realize, like I said, baby, just like I said, even with New York, Tiffany New York, she kind of started off on Flavor Love without like that, baby. You think New York finna be out here tussling? She wasn't tussling back then and made a name for herself. Yeah, I know times are different now, but baby, Tiffany New York probably name like the people still gonna be like, oh, New York, they still gonna be like checking for New York or whatever. But she ain't finna be out here tussling with nobody. Tammy Roman, another one. Like I said, yeah, they said these are all women that kind of on reality TV kind of just came up based off of them, like, oh, that attitude, like, oh, I'll fight you, or don't try me, that don't try me type persona. But baby, they not gonna be out here trying to fight nobody. Cause they have risen above that. And Joseline needs to realize that too. You can still talk and do your little thing that you do. You know what I'm saying? Cause people like when she say stuff and be acting like that. But you ain't gotta put your hands on people. You ain't gotta put your hands on people. Y'all, I said, I can't say that I can't believe it, but Joseline was doing the most. She was doing the most behind the scenes, y'all. So y'all, I just had to come through there because I'm just like, man, Joseline, she need to get her stuff together, because baby, you gonna end up losing it all behind trying to prove a point. And really, you should just really know your worth. Because, baby, you should know, like you say, I'm Joseline Hernandez, baby. When you stand in it, then don't let these girls try you. Like, yeah, they gonna try to get clout off of you, and at the end of the day, gonna try to hit you where it hurt with them pockets, baby. But you gotta realize you got the power. They on your show, on a network that's putting that money behind you, behind your name. So you better act like it. You should even stoop down like that. But at the end of the day, Joseline got to realize it on her own, y'all. So yeah, y'all. That's I just had to come through, y'all. So we gotta talk. We had to talk about that. So y'all stay tuned for some videos, y'all. This Juneteenth weekend, I'm in the house. I'm about to really be on this thing. So y'all just stay tuned. Please be sure to like and subscribe. And I'm gonna holler at y'all in the next one.